Coming in at number 2 is a very, very hot team. A team that has won 8 of their last 9. A team that beat down the mighty Detroit Lions. When I say beat down, yes, they did beat down the Detroit Lions. They dominated every aspect of that game. However, they did lose to the Rams the previous week, but then they did beat the Chiefs, the Colts, Dolphins, Seahawks, Titans, Jets in the previous weeks before that. Many people are saying, they're good, but who have they played, right? That's kind of the common theme of the power rankings so far this season. Yeah, they're good, but who have they really played? But coming in at number 2 this week's power rankings, moving up from 4 to number 2 is 11-3. First in the AFC East, I should say, the Buffalo Bills.
Okay, I said off air to you, Buck, that I didn't like this ranking. I think they should be number 1. I know I don't want to give away who the number 1 team is, but Buffalo Bills should be number 1. They've beaten the 2 best teams in the NFL, your Chiefs and the Lions. They have the 2 best records in the NFL. They beat them both. Granted, they have struggled against teams like the Rams, but I think it's because they don't really have a really good defense. Their defense is going to hurt them down the road because they are where's the stats that I have? Their defense the Rams and Detroit both went up and down the field on them. Like, they can't do that in the playoffs. They can't let teams just score all over them if they expect to win.
So you are telling me that their defense is the issue, and that's why they should be number 1?
No, I'm just saying that, like, they have issues, but I just feel like that is their only issue. They should be number 1. I don't want to say who the number 1 team is.
So they have issues on defense. That is a third of the team or third of the game. Okay. But okay. Hoffy, I'm not going to challenge anymore. Hoffy, what are your thoughts about your Buffalo Bills being in at number 2?
Yeah, I mean they're solid offensively, but their defense has been, suspect. They've shown flashes, but I don't think they've played a complete game defensively. So yeah, I don't believe that they should be, number 1. I think the team that you have number 1 deserves to be there.
Yeah, and to say they haven't played a complete game, I do think the defense played a complete game versus the Kansas City Chiefs. I think the Buffalo Bills in general, the whole team stepped up to kind of dominate the Kansas City Chiefs, right?
I stand corrected. That was the one and only game, I think.
Yeah.
They only gave up 10 to Tennessee, but that's not a good team.
Right.
But as far as, Miami, they gave up 27. Indy, they gave up 20. The Rams gave up 44 points, 42 to Detroit. But yeah, the one and only game that they can ride on their defense and say that they did good was the Kansas City game.
Yeah. So coming at number 2, I do have the Buffalo Bills. Coming at number 1, this is a team